Students, let's start reading lesson number 1 of the book Honeycomb. You can find this chapter on page number 7. First of all, we are going to read part 1. 3 questions is the name of the chapter. I will read the first para for you, so please keep your ears and eyes open and look into your books and listen carefully. So, what is the lesson? The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. These 3 things were: what is the right time to begin something? Which people should he listen to? What is the most important thing for him to do? So there was a king, right, and a thought for consideration, and he gave a thought of consideration that he would always succeed, right, if he could find answers to his 3 questions. The 3 things were: what is the right time to begin something? He wanted to know about the right time to start anything new. And which people should he listen to? Right? He wanted to know about the right people. What is the most important thing for him to do? And the important task which he can do to get success. So these were the 3 questions about which he wanted to know. So what happened next? The king therefore sent messengers throughout his kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these 3 questions. Here is the word messengers, means persons taking a message to someone, throughout, everywhere. Kingdom, territory ruled by a king or queen. Okay, for getting the answers, what he did, he sent the messengers everywhere in his kingdom, right, and he made an announcement that if anyone would answer the questions correctly, obviously he will get a large sum of money in reward. So the king declared to give a large sum of money as a reward to the one who could came up with the answer, right. Many wise men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. So, after the announcement, many people, many wise men came to the king, but he received different answers to his questions. He didn't get the correct answer or satisfied answer. So, what he got? In reply to the first question, some said the king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. Only in this way, they said, could he do everything at its proper time. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. The king should notice all that was going on, avoid foolish pleasures, and so what happened next? As he sent messengers, many wise men came to him. So in the reply of the first questions, he got different answers. One was that a few of them suggested him to prepare a timetable. All right, others wanted them to, according to them, if he will follow the timetable, only this way he could be able to do or utilize the time in a proper way. But others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. Okay, so he should avoid foolish pleasures. Foolish pleasures means love of luxury. Okay, so so they wanted him to leave everything, every pleasure, and engross himself in looking after others. All right, so turn the page for reading the same para, and you could open page number 8. Always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. Yet others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act at the proper time. This was because one man would find it impossible to decide correctly without help from others, the right time for every action. So what was the first question? He wanted to know about the right time. Many people said to make timetable, some said leave everything and just focus on the good things, but some others said that there is a need of council of wise men. Council means a group of people chosen to give advice or to make rules. Okay, a group of wise men. So they suggested to make a council of wise men because it is not the task of a single person to advise about the right thing. All right, the right time for every action. So it must be the task of the more than 2-3 persons. But then I'm reading next para on page number 8. So look into your books carefully. But then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. These things could not wait for the decision of the council. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future, and only magicians could do that. The king therefore would have to go to the magicians. Okay, so who are the magicians? The persons who are having magical powers. So what was the next advice for the king? That some people said what, like something could be urgent, means it takes it required the sudden decision, means to go to the council and ask for the decision was not the good thing. All right, so in order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future, means predictions. Thinking about the future is very important for doing the right things at the right time. So, and for this purpose we could go for the magicians only, because magician has the power of looking into the future. All right, so a king must have a magician in his council. In their answers to the second question, these were the answers of the question 1 only. Now it's time to read about the answers to the second question. Some said that the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Others said the priest. A few others chose the doctor, and yet others said that his soldiers were the most necessary. Counselors, member of the council. So the next question, second question was about the important people. So different persons have their different answers, and what they said that the king, counselors were important. Some said priest, some said doctors, and some said soldiers. So these were the different answers to the second question. To the third question, some said science, others chose fighting, and yet others religious worship. So third question was about the right thing. Okay, so he got answers in science, fighting, and religious worship. Here fighting means war with other kingdoms. Okay, so look at the next para of the same page. As the answers to his questions were so different, the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. Or after hearing all these answers, the king was not satisfied, right? Because he got different answers. So he had not given any reward to anyone. What he decided later, he decided to meet the hermit, right? The hermit means a person who lives alone and leads a simple life. All right, so he decided to go and to meet hermit who was widely known for his wisdom, and that hermit was very intelligent and everybody knew him for his wisdom only. The hermit lived in a wood which he never left. He saw no one but simple people, and so the hermit's hut. The king left his horse so king put on ordinary clothes. Before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. So the king decided to meet the hermit, and hermit lived in a wood. Wood means small forest which he never left, and the hermit never left the place where he lived. He saw no one but simple people, and it was his condition that he always used to meet only to the simple people only. So what the king did, the king put on ordinary clothes and became a simple man. And before he reached the hermit's hut, at a little distance, he just left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. He went to the king hermit's hut all alone, and he left his horse and bodyguards later on at a different place. All right, so today we are going to read till here only.